Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today's Monday, February 27th, 2017, and I'm Dana Hernandez. Morning stories consist of local roads closing for construction, a Mardi Gras truck crash injuring 28 people, and a new international trade pact. These stories and more coming up on Texan TV. In campus news, Tarleton State has invited area middle schools and high schools to their annual percussion festival. Their percussion ensembles will perform in front of distinguished percussion educators, and the Tarleton State University Percussion Ensemble will close the festival with a performance at 10 a.m. today. There will also be a what not to wear to a job fair event happening in room 219 in the Thompson Student Center at 12:15 and 12:50. They'll instruct you on what business attire is appropriate to wear at job fairs. In local news, the Stephenville Police Department and the Public Works Department announced Friday that due to the continuing Methodist branch infrastructure projects, certain temporary traffic changes and parking restrictions are being made. In a meeting between Nick Williams, Director of the Public Works, and Police Chief Jason King, King said beginning Monday, February 27th, and continuing through the next 3 weeks, several changes in traffic flow on Ollie Street and around Hook Elementary will be made. Williams added that these parking and traffic restrictions are necessary to assist with Stephenville ISD bus routes, and we'd like to thank everyone for their cooperation and understanding during this project. A list of closed streets can be found in the Stephenville City website, as well as on www.theflashtoday.com. And now today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. According to AP News, no one has been injured in an unknown suspect in a vehicle driving by a Dallas Police substation opened fire with a gun, leaving the building with bullet damage. Dallas Police say an officer parked in front of the South Central Patrol substation about 10 miles south of downtown Dallas saw muzzle flashes but couldn't see the vehicle that was driving past just 5:30 a.m. Sunday. Multiple rounds were being fired at the building. Police spokesman Carlos Almeida says investigators have been at the scene collecting evidence. The shooter would face a charge of aggravated assault on a public servant. In national news, the man who allegedly plowed into a crowd enjoying a Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans had a blood alcohol level nearly 3 times the legal limit. The New Orleans Police Department issued a statement identifying the man as 25-year-old Nelson Risotto. He's being held at the city's jail on charges of first-degree negligent vehicular injuring, hit-and-run driving causing serious injury, and reckless operation of a vehicle. Police said Sunday that 28 people were in the accident and that sent 21 people to the hospital, and an additional 7 people at the scene declined medical help. At least 3 victims remained hospitalized overnight with moderate to serious injuries. There were no fatalities. Risotto is being held on a $125,000 bond in a New Orleans jail. The Advocate reported Commissioner Robert Blackburn said if Risotto made bond, he would be placed under house arrest, forced to wear an ankle monitor, and would be prohibited from driving. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. It was a surprise ending at the Academy Awards as La La Land was mistakenly announced as the Best Picture winner. The mistake was quickly corrected, and the Oscar went to Moonlight. A new military strategy to wipe out ISIS is due at the White House on Monday. Joint Chiefs Chairman General John Dunford says the new strategy will target Islamic State militants along with other groups like Al-Qaeda. President Trump meets with the nation's governors on Monday. He has told them perhaps the issue of health care will come up. And the Bacchus Parade was held safely in New Orleans on Sunday as that city celebrates Mardi Gras. An alleged drunk driver marred Saturday night celebration, hitting the crowd with a car and injuring more than 24 people. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
Negotiators from 16 Asian countries are meeting in the Japanese port city of Kobe this week for talks on a regional trade pact that could supplant the Trans-Pacific Partnership rejected by U.S. President Donald Trump. China is playing a leading role in the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP, which faces hurdles of its own. Trump withdrew from the TPP after taking office, saying he prefers bilateral trade deals. The U.S. is not a part of the RCEP initiative launched in 2013. In sports, Texans men's basketball team have lost the last 3 games they played. On Saturday, February 25th, the Texans faced off against the West Texas A&M at their stadium. The Texans lost to West Texas A&M 74-65. The Texans will enter the Lone Star Conference as the number 2 seed in Allen. They will play next Thursday against the number 7 seed Angelo State at 2:30. The Texans also lost at the West Texas A&M 73-69. The Texans have already secured the number 5 seed in the Lone Star Conference. The Texans will face the Texas A&M Commerce Lions on March 3rd in the Lone Star Conference tournament in Allen, Texas at 6 p.m. For today's weather, we can expect a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, and mostly cloudy skies with a high of 69 degrees. Tonight, the temperature will drop into the mid-50s with winds around 10 miles per hour. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Mackenzie Jordan and Sydney Burns. Have a wonderful day, Texans.